So let's talk about the trade-off between waiting and anticipating changes in fiscal policy or waiting until they take effect and then responding with monetary policy. So should the Fed take action in anticipation of changes in fiscal policy or wait until they are in effect and then see the impact on the economy?
So I would say at this point there is a great deal of uncertainty about just what policy changes will be put into effect, changes that affect fiscal policy, what its size, composition, timing is likely to be, how that's going to affect the economy. I think most of my colleagues and I have decided that we should simply be patient and wait to see what happens and alter our economic forecasts and views on appropriate policy until we have a clearer understanding. And I think if you think about my comments today, I've hardly referred to possible forthcoming fiscal policy changes and tried to explain what I see as the appropriate evolution of policy based on the trends we see in our economy right now. There's nothing that I said that would be a response to possible impending policy changes. But let me emphasize that fiscal policy is only one of many factors that affects the economy. And there could be other factors, shifts in developments in the global economy that could be more important. So fiscal policy and other policy changes could matter, but we're going to wait to see just how that evolves.
So be a bit patient, but as you think about all those other factors that impact the economy, what would you project to be the biggest challenges for the U.S. economy in the next 5 years, for example?
I'd say, the global economy has been, as I indicated, a very important factor in the outlook for the U.S. economy. At this point, I'm pleased to be able to say that looking at the global economy, at least over the next few years, I see the risks as more balanced than I have in some time. The European economy is growing in a more solid pace than it had earlier. Inflation is moving up some. Data on Japan on growth have been somewhat more positive. China, although its growth has been slowing from the breakneck double-digit pace it enjoyed earlier, and that's long been expected. Its economy, partly as a result of Chinese policies, has continued to grow, and its management of its currency has been better understood and led to less volatility. Of course, Brexit remains, and what will happen with European integration is an issue that's a risk. China, while it's growing at a solid pace, has seen a very rapid growth in credit and increase in bad debts that and developments in real estate prices that do pose challenges. My guess is that the tools are there for policymakers to deal with these challenges, but they are risks that affect our outlook as well.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.